What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy Wormy. I'm coming at you with another video, and today we're talking Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. This was a game meant to fail from the get-go. As soon as it was announced, people were like, oh, it could possibly work, but majority of people were like, it's not very interesting. Then when the leaks started dropping, people realized just how bad it was, in which you had Batman getting killed in the alley in which his parents died. You had all the male members of the Justice League dying in very gruesome, pathetic ways. And then when the game dropped, people saw it got even worse when you had individuals like Wonder Woman getting a hero send-off, but people like Flash dying and then getting peed on. Yes, that happened in the actual game. Well, after it all was said and done, we also had individuals from Sweet Baby Inc. get involved in this game. It has been a back and forth, and ultimately both this game being a pile of garbage and the Sweet Baby Inc. boycott led this game to being one of the greatest failures in video game history. Warner Brothers admits Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League failed, sets our game business up for a tough year-over-year comp. Even Warner Brothers admits the game was a failure. When you come over here, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League Joker DLC appears to flop, with concurrent players peaking at just over 3,000 on Steam. Yeah, they dropped a DLC for Joker, and when that thing came out, guess what? It didn't succeed. It failed. It only peaked to 3,000 and then immediately fell back down because it was a joke. We ended up having it basically leaked and confirmed that, yeah, they were going to be introducing a female version of Mr. Freeze. And well, when you actually take a look at the, the person and what Fandom Pulse says here, I kind of agree with him. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League to turn Mr. Freeze trans, and new update confirmed by Warner Brothers DMCA takedowns of image. Yeah, it wasn't truly confirmed that it's trans, but it's more than likely trans, let's be real. But we come to the real news of today, which is a rumor true, but it's probably more factual than not. Rumor: Warner Brothers Discovery discussing shuttering Rocksteady after Sweet Baby Inc. influenced Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League disaster. Now, this rumor comes from Vera Dark over on Twitter. And again, this is just a rumor, take it with a pinch of salt, but I'm willing to put very little salt in this and say this is more fact than not, because, I mean, come on, the game failed miserably. While I do not usually speak on insider information I receive, I think this is one we have all pieced together ourselves. Warner Brothers is internally talking about closing Rocksteady or having their 250 employees after Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League bomb. Just last month, David Zaslav announced it lost them over $200 million year over year. I have heavily covered Warner Brothers games and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League since release because of what it represented for Warner Brothers games and a beloved franchise. When it was greenlit, we were seeing a giant scramble for studios to create live service games, and this one released too late. Plus, the content did not resonate with players. Rocksteady Studios co-founder and studio heads also departed the company back in 2022. Rocksteady is a shell of the company it used to be, and we saw this happen recently with Embracer Group and Volition, a company that had 30 years of experience under their belt, and it sounds as though Warner Brothers is planning to pull the plug on Rocksteady too. They have no other games publicly announced, and there does not seem to be any confidence in them anymore. Even back in 2016, we got the Batman Arkham VR game that was developed by Rocksteady, and new Batman Arkham Shadow VR game is being done by Camouflage. I don't even know what that is, or I probably said that all wrong. But yeah, this wouldn't shock me. The last Rocksteady game, from my knowledge, that I can remember playing was Batman Arkham Knight. That was how many years ago when that came out? Now, that game had flaws, but I still really enjoyed that game. I thought that game was actually well done. Yes, the Batmobile scene sequence was pretty bad, and what they did with Deathstroke was not something that I was very fond of either. But all in all, the game was good. But when you compare even their worst outing for Batman Arkham to Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, it's basically like comparing Shakespeare to modern day Star Trek. they're not the same. One's objectively better than the other, and the other one is lucky to be categorized as garbage. But you can see this, okay? They've been admitting that it is a failure. They have outright admitted on multiple occasions it's a failure. Not just Warner Brothers, not just David Zaslav. I mean, you can just come over here to the SteamDB page and you can see like nobody's playing this game. It's sitting at 196 players right now. In the past 24 hours, it's only peaked at 259 players today. These aren't impressive numbers. These are numbers for a game that is dead. And this game just came out 3 months ago, if not 4. Like, it's over. There's no repairing this. There's no coming back to this. The Joker DLC did not help them in the slightest. And even Bloomberg's reporting on how it failed. Everybody knows that this game failed. There's no success here. Rocksteady isn't successful, and they just lost Warner Brothers tons of money, at least $200 million in revenue gone over this massive flop. It's a joke of a game. Rocksteady's a joke of its former self, and the whole thought process of, hey, they might get shuttered, that's more than likely not, especially in the year that we live right now, in which several gaming studios are getting shut down. Several companies are closing studios, closing divisions, and moving away from it because they're not profitable anymore, and the AAA gaming industry needs to get money into it fast. But hey, you know what? You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I'm just sitting here laughing because this was objectively bad. It was a massive failure, and Rocksteady had nobody to blame but itself. You team up with Sweet Baby Inc., you put out a shoddy game, and this is what happens. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video go live, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.